In the heart of the Arabian Peninsula lies a nation that often flies under the radar: Oman. While neighboring Gulf countries like the UAE and Saudi Arabia have captured the world's attention with towering skyscrapers, multi-billion-dollar mega projects, and endless luxury, Oman has taken a quieter, more deliberate approach to development. For centuries, Oman was known as a maritime power, its ships dominating the Indian Ocean and trading with distant lands. But unlike its Gulf neighbors, Oman never struck the kind of oil riches that powered the rapid transformations of places like Dubai or Doha. Instead, its rise to prosperity was slower, steadier, and filled with unique challenges. So how did Oman grow financially? What hurdles did it face along the way? And why are its $5 billion smart city projects so different from futuristic cities rising elsewhere in the Gulf? To answer these questions, we need to start with a closer look at Oman's past. Oman's story begins long before the discovery of oil. For centuries, it was a seafaring nation, its ship weaving through the Indian Ocean, connecting Oman to Africa, India, and beyond. The coastal city of Muscat became a bustling hub of trade, exporting frankincense, spices, and other valuable commodities. However, unlike its Gulf neighbors, whose fortunes skyrocketed with the discovery of oil in the mid-20th century, Oman's oil reserves were modest. While Saudi Arabia and the UAE used their vast wealth to build towering skylines and luxury metropolises, Oman's economic growth was steadier and more reliant on a combination of oil, trade, tourism, and careful governance. Despite facing many challenges, including high youth unemployment, a dependence on oil exports, and the need to diversify its economy, Oman slowly began to transform itself. You see, the discovery of oil in the 1960s set the stage for modernization. But make no mistake, it was not a golden ticket, not for Oman. The country's leadership knew it had to diversify and build a sustainable future, something that would separate Oman from the more rapid, often unstable growth seen in other Gulf states. While Dubai built the world's tallest skyscraper, Burj Khalifa, and Saudi Arabia embarked on plans for the $500 billion megacity Neom, Oman remained quieter in its development approach. Though make no mistake, this wasn't because Oman lacked ambition, far from it. Rather, the country's leadership understood the importance of steady, sustainable growth and avoided the kind of oversaturation that often accompanies rapid development. However, that also meant facing challenges that were unique to Oman, challenges that pointed to a future that was uncertain unless drastic changes were to be made. This is where Oman's leadership saw the need for a long-term solution, one that did not just create a shiny modern city, but one that could truly enhance the lives of its people and contribute to the global stage. And thus, the vision for Oman's smart cities was born. Now, when you think of a smart city, your mind may immediately jump to the high-tech AI-driven marvels being developed by other Gulf nations, like Saudi Arabia's Neom or UAE's Masdar City. Granted, these cities are designed to be cutting-edge futuristic spaces that use technology to transform urban living. But Oman's $5 billion smart city projects, including the flagship Sultan Haytham City, take a fundamentally different approach. You see, Oman's smart cities are not about breaking records or building the tallest structures. Instead, they are focused on creating spaces that enhance everyday life through technology, sustainability, and design. The emphasis isn't on flashy mega towers, but on creating comfortable, livable spaces where residents can enjoy a high quality of life while maintaining a connection to the country's rich cultural heritage. Sultan Haytham City, which will be developed over the next 20 years, is a case in point. The city will integrate smart infrastructure and green spaces but won't be sprawling, impersonal cityscape. Instead, it will offer a balanced, modern and technologically advanced but deeply tied to Omani traditions and values. This contrast with other Gulf cities, which often prioritize scale and spectacle, is exactly what sets Oman's smart cities apart. While neighboring cities like Dubai are famous for their ultra-modern international designs, Oman's approach is rooted in its own identity. Sultan Haytham City and other planned smart cities will incorporate architectural elements that reflects Oman's traditional style. These will include low-rise buildings, earthy colors, and designs that integrate seamlessly with the natural landscape of the desert. You see, Oman isn't trying to mimic its neighbors. They are building cities that feel uniquely Omani, a blend of modernism and tradition. The idea is not to erase Oman's history or cultural heritage, but to weave it into the fabric of a smart, technologically advanced urban environment. By doing so, Oman is showing that it is possible to develop modern city while still preserving what makes the country unique. This emphasis on cultural preservation is especially important in a time when many cities worldwide are becoming indistinguishable from one another. And while Oman's vision may seem similar on the surface to its Gulf neighbors, the real divergence lies beneath, in the way these cities are being designed, built, and powered. Behind the glossy architecture and sustainable echoes lies a dense web of technology that powers Oman's smart cities. These aren't just ambitious urban plans, they are living, evolving systems built on some of the most advanced digital infrastructures in the Middle East. At the core of these transformations is the Internet of Things, forming a digital nervous system of cities like Madinat al-Irfan. Everything from traffic lights to water meters is equipped with sensors constantly collecting data and feeding it to a centralized platform. This real-time feedback loop allows city managers to identify leaks in pipeline before residents notice a drop in pressure, or reroute traffic in response to congestion with surgical precision. Edge computing is another critical piece to this puzzle. It ensures that data is processed close to its source rather than being sent off to distant servers. This is meant to reduce latency, which is vital for real-time applications like emergency response systems and dynamic public transport scheduling. Then there is the matter of connectivity. Oman, just like its neighboring countries, is investing heavily in 5G infrastructure, not only for faster mobile speeds, but as the backbone for machine-to-machine communication. This will provide features and functions such as smart bins that alert sanitation crews when they are full, and intelligent streetlight that dim when no one's around to save power. These systems rely on a seamless network capable of supporting thousands of devices per square kilometer. Now, you probably already have concluded that powering all of this is a layered data architecture. Data lakes and analytic engines are used to create predictive models, basically anticipating energy surges, forecasting traffic flows, or even predicting public health trends based on environmental and behavioral data. Unlike older cities that try to retrofit smart features onto outdated systems, Oman's urban frameworks are being designed around data from the ground up. Even public safety is being reimagined. AI-enhanced surveillance systems integrate facial recognition with behavioral analytics to detect anomalies, such as crowd forming in an unusual area or a vehicle parked in a restricted zone, long before a human operator would notice. Now, for cybersecurity. Well, it's often an afterthought in early smart city experiments globally. However, now it is being baked into Oman's designs from the start. Blockchain is being tested to secure identity verification and property records, ensuring data integrity and minimizing tampering risks in systems that govern millions of daily interactions. In short, Oman's cities aren't just smart in the abstract. They are deeply wired environments where every element, from a lamp post to a recycle center, is a node in an intelligent, responsive network. A place where the city listens, learns, and adapts in real time. While other Gulf cities are often built around iconic landmarks and sprawling malls, Oman is focused on building neighborhoods. For instance, Sultan Haytham City will consist of 19 integrated neighborhoods, each designed to foster community. These neighborhoods will have local amenities such as schools, parks, and shops, all within walking distance. Of course, the city will be pedestrian-friendly with green public spaces, pedestrian pathways, and bike lanes. The goal is to create a city that isn't just about big business deals or luxury experiences, but is fundamentally human-focused. Instead of towering glass buildings and wide highways, the city will be designed to support everyday interactions and encourage a sense of belonging. All that while keeping in mind that this is all in a region where temperature regularly exceeds excruciating levels. In the summer, sustainability is not just a luxury but a necessity. Oman's smart cities are designed with environment in mind. The cities will feature a massive central park and valley that spans 1.6 million square meters. This green space will not only improve the city's air quality but also provide a natural respite for residents and act as a climate regulator. The city's infrastructure will also be designed to incorporate renewable energy sources and water recycling systems. This is of course essential in a country where water is scarce and environmental resilience is key to long-term success. You see, in a world where many cities are built to dazzle and impress, Oman's $5 billion smart cities stand out as a thoughtful, people-centered alternative. By focusing on cultural preservation, sustainability, community, and long-term planning, Oman is setting the stage for a truly different kind of urban future. As the world continues to urbanize and technology reshapes how we live, Oman's approach may just be the blueprint for cities that are not just smart but truly livable. So what do you think about Oman's approach to smart cities? Could this be truly the future of urban living? Let us know in the comment section below. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell.